Why are you still here? Just to suffer. You feel it too, don't you? You know it. You serve no purpose anymore. Why continue? Just to fail? It's time to move on. Crypto here, bringing you a new video, and this time it's on Bitcoin forks. I feel like these forks are just getting ridiculous, with little to no variance in between them. And in a way, this helps and hurts Bitcoin at the same time. For example, if the public that doesn't know about Bitcoin and they start hearing about it through the news and through bankers like JP Morgan and Jamie Dimon and all those others, and they start hearing about how all these forks are trying to change Bitcoin, it just cements the idea in their head that Bitcoin is unstable and should be avoided at all costs. On the other hand, I believe it proves that as Bitcoin keeps going on, that it doesn't even need to flinch towards these hard forks. They don't mean anything to it. They don't harm it. It's like, it's not challenging the ideals of Bitcoin that much. It's really a lackluster coin. Is the best word for it, I'm assuming. I'm not sure what to say on this. Now, I was going to make this video 2 days ago, right after Bitcoin Gold was released. I got caught up the other day when I was going to make it, so doing that right now. Anyways, we all know about Bitcoin Cash and how all that ruckus happened, so I'm not going to cover that. Even now, SegWit 2x is still going on for debate, and it's getting ample disagreement, and I completely agree with that. Personally, I'm not interested in forks, and I don't intend to partake in them, and I don't support SegWit 2x. Especially after how soon SegWit was just released a few months later. No, I feel like it's just Jeff Garzik being impatient, and instead of seeing how everyone else kind of wants to have Bitcoin slowly develop and build itself up, he's just wanting to rush into the next thing, hoping that, I don't know, it's going to do something. He's not looking at the side effects that could be happening, or he is. He's just wanting to take the risk instead of doing other tests on it. So I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm like, alright, so what's different about you? Nodes that intentionally disguises as official nodes. Hold on. Yeah, so nodes that disguise as official nodes, so that way they will be accepted by the official nodes and then rejected. Kind of sneaky way to go about it. Not sure on why. If, of course, it has to be doing with its disapproval rating, because hardly anyone, I think, is supporting SegWit 2x at this point. You're not ASIC resistant, which I feel like is something that coins do need, especially new coins, because you don't want all your coins being suddenly mined by anyone with an ASIC. It's just, it's not fair for the rest of the people. So ASIC resistant should be, in my opinion, should be a must. The 2 megabyte block sizes. This I kind of agree with, and I don't agree with at the same time, because yes, it allows for more transactions, and the transaction times will be faster, but of course, stability issues and then more space required to hold the blockchain data. And, you know, I'm fine with this as long as it's not 6 or 8 or more, and other than that, 1 to 2 megabytes per block should be fine. And now we have Bitcoin Gold. So, oh hey guys, it wasn't I'm sorry, this is me speaking for Bitcoin Gold. It's like, oh hey guys, we pre-mined or insta-mined 100,000 Bitcoin Gold. And I have to say, no, you do not do that. And I think it was mentioned that in one of the Slack groups that I'm in, a developer proposed a fork of the Bitcoin Gold code where there was no pre-mine in it whatsoever. And so when he submitted his branch for that, he was banned off their Slack. And now I'm not sure how true this is. I just saw it going around through the Slack. But if it is true, I applaud you for trying to keep the equal distribution of the 1-to-1 ratio. I'm not supporting Bitcoin Gold whatsoever. I'm just saying I think if you were trying to take out the pre-mine, good on you. Because it's not an ICO. You don't hold a percentage for the developers for such a small, subtle change. Yes, replay protection, where you don't double spend off of 2 chains, I'm assuming is what it's going off of here. I still need to read up on this more as I'm getting into blockchain development. I'm still fairly new into this, so I'm not completely sure on everything. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And of course, after it was released, the price tanked immediately. Of course, this happened with Bitcoin Cash, but at least Bitcoin Cash had a rally going back up to 800 before falling down to 300. And even now, it's still around that price, which is pretty impressive. I thought it was going to go lower, but we can see here Bitcoin Gold just tanked immediately. So I would advise everyone, if you're having Bitcoin Gold, if you're holding it, I'd recommend selling it. But it's weird because you don't want to support it, but for those of you who don't want to support it, at least, you don't want to support it, but at the same time you don't want to keep it. So it's kind of a double-edged sword in a way. But if you just want your profits, you can split them off now. And I wouldn't recommend anyone buying Bitcoin Gold. It's probably not going to go anywhere, more than likely. And we'll just see how that goes in the coming months with the Lightning Network coming into play, allowing for even more transactions. And I'm not sure if that allows for more, but it allows them to move faster, closer to Litecoin speeds, which is what I'm really excited for. And to demonstrate what happened with the Bitcoin Gold dump, I'm going to show you a short video.
貴様の拳など顔どにも効かんわい。お前はもう死んでいる。何？もうあたくびできれぶ。
And that's pretty much how the Bitcoin Gold fork happened. Oh, but wait, there is more. Because supposedly a day after Bitcoin Gold was distributed, Bitcoin Silver was announced. Or I believe it was actually the same day. I found out about it the next day after. And I don't know if it's a joke or not. But if it is, it's not really funny. It's kind of dumb and pointless. It's not doing anything. And at this rate, it's just fork after fork after fork. Time and time again. It's essentially, it went from, years to months to now weeks. Completely ridiculous. I am still watching the Bitcoin Talk forum to see if there is any update on it. They haven't updated their announcement yet, and it's still pretty much blank. There is no website, there's no white paper, there's no wallet, there's no nothing. And if it is a legitimate fork, I'm just saying that it kind of proves that these forks are acting more as a scam than for the good of Bitcoin in the future. Anyway, guys, that's about all I have to say for this episode. I'm sorry if it's not what you were expecting. I'm still trying new things out here on the channel. Trying to do little skits here and there. And we're just kind of see how we're going to move along here. As for Bitpetite, I didn't do my withdrawal. They had their website down earlier. Or their website wasn't down, but their payment processor was down for an upgrade as they were transitioning to a new server. And I will probably be doing a new video on Monday or Tuesday. But I did receive my payment today, and I will be putting that back in for 6 weeks, and I will cover my reasons why over on Monday or Tuesday. But that's about all I have to say for now, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.